My parents skipped my graduation to attend my brother's honeymoon. Now they're begging to be in my life again. When I graduated college last year, it was supposed to be the biggest day of my life. I'd worked 3 jobs, survived on instant noodles, and pulled endless all-nighters just to make it to that stage. My parents promised they'd be there front row cheering. I even booked them seats myself. But 3 days before the ceremony, my mom called. Her voice was cheerful, almost too cheerful. "Sweetie, there's been a change of plans. Your brother and Emma are flying to Hawaii early. We thought we'd surprise them and tag along." I was speechless. "Mom, that's my graduation day." She laughed like I was being dramatic. "Honey, you'll have more graduations. But your brother only gets 1 honeymoon." I didn't argue. I just hung up and stared at the wall for hours. On graduation day, I crossed the stage, looked at the empty seats where they were supposed to be, and smiled for no one. My best friend, Claire, screamed my name from the back, waving a cheap bouquet. She was the only person who showed up. Afterward, my parents sent me a selfie from the beach, matching Hawaiian shirts, holding cocktails. The caption said, "We're so proud of you." I didn't reply. I didn't talk to them for months. Then, when I got my first job, my dad texted, "We're so proud. Can we visit?" I said no. They showed up anyway, uninvited, with gifts, Lay's, chocolate-covered macadamia nuts, and forced smiles. Mom kept saying, "Let's forget the past. Family is family." I asked one question. If it had been Alex's graduation, would you have skipped it for me? The silence said everything. A few months later, Alex and Emma announced they were expecting. Guess who they asked to be godparent? Me. I laughed out loud reading the message. I hadn't even been invited to their baby shower, but now they wanted me to be part of the family again. The breaking point came when my grandma called. She said my parents were telling everyone I'd abandoned them, that I'd become arrogant since getting a degree. So I sent her screenshots, the texts, the selfie, the honeymoon over graduation message. Within a week, every relative knew the truth. Now, no one invites my parents to family events. My brother's furious because everyone's side-eyeing him too. My parents called last week, crying, saying I've destroyed the family. I told them the same thing I told them a year ago. "You taught me what family means. I just finally learned to stop begging for it." They keep calling. I don't answer. Claire says I should forgive them, but I'm not ready. Maybe one day. For now, I'm okay with the peace that comes from silence.